Welcome back everyone to Pinetopia, and today we are going to deal with the lighting issues in our little village here. Currently we have a total of 8 villagers. 7 of them are adult, 1 little kid that we recently got, who I am hoping will become an armorer. And in fact, I believe I have only one workstation that is reachable, that is open, and that is the armor stand here. So if that's the case, then I should get an armor and all will be set. And I think once I have that, I'll have the population exactly as I want it. 8 villagers I think is a nice number here, because if I want any more I'll need to make more buildings and I'll have villagers getting all in the way and stuff like that. So I think that will be fine. Anyway, where would I build anything else? I still need to build a library, but I'm not going to build a library today. And I think I'm done with the tower for now. If you look up here, I managed to get some campfires on top of it, so I have a nice little beacon on top, as if I had a lighthouse or something like that. And that also helped me to maybe see the tower from the distance. Well, maybe that won't help, but I thought it was a nice effect to have there. But what I need today is lighting. Now for lighting, I have 2 forms of lighting that I think will fit in with this village. One of them will be to have a stone fence with a torch on top, because that's what you have when you spawn the village. It has lights like that all over the place. So adding a few of those will be fitting in. But if I feel like lighting that's directly on the ground, I also have the option to place jack-o'-lanterns. I have 43 jack-o'-lanterns, so I can put them all over the place. And I want to have every single bit of this village lit up. Now, of course, that does mean this pond here. Now, I think that this is not part of any biome that will naturally spawn around, but I think I should put some in there anyway. And the question is, what would be the best form of lighting there? And I was thinking maybe sea pickles. I have a sea pickle here somewhere, don't I? Ah, yeah. Here's a sea pickle that I bought from a wandering merchant. And I might as well find out, what do I need to do in order to get extras from there. It appears that sea pickles can only be bone mealed to multiply if they are on coral blocks, living coral blocks that is. I do not have access to Silk Touch at the moment, which means that I can't find any coral and then use that coral in order to grow it. So I have to get some coral from a merchant. Alright, I finally found a good use for getting coral from a merchant, and yeah, I've been having those guys come in all throughout the game at the most unexpected times, and now that I need one, he's not here. Well, I still have jack-o'-lanterns and posts with torches in order to place it, so that's what I will do now. And I want to have it so I don't have any more of these random torches all over the place. Before I'm going to do the lighting, I first want to find a good location for my main tree. And this main tree is going to be smack in the, I guess, center of the village, or a good place on the village. The idea here is that that will be a central area for the village. I know you've got the bell already, which, despite being the center socially of the village, is at an edge. But I was thinking of having a, no, I think this might be a good place. There's already a tree here. I could take this tree down and replace it with a large one. It'll be a a 4x4 that we could place over here. Well, I'll do that for now. Get up here. Good, and I will place a 4x4 right over there. And hopefully that'll despawn before that grows. Probably will have to, since that will be in the way. Those golems really love waiting. Well, I suppose that'll do. At least give me an idea for the position. Maybe I'll take it down later and replace and try regrowing it to a fuller shape. But that's what we've got for the moment. We also have a little puzzle now going all over here as a result of that. Which means that if I wanted to grow some mushrooms, I have a nice good place for doing that. Really? How are you going to protect the village from down here? Now, the reason why I wanted to do this is I wanted this to serve as a central point from which my lighting would extend. Now we do have paths going around here, but I might work on that afterwards. Let's see. So we could first get the light here. I figure we could radiate out from here. 2 from each side. 1, 2. Then I guess I'll just go there and go here. And this could be our starting point for the light, and I could have the jack-o'-lanterns then going out from there. So there'll be a bit of pattern to the lighting going out from the main tree. The plan is to have some form of lighting every 5 blocks going in each direction around there, and that should give us plenty of light to go around. Now, that won't take care of the tops of roofs, and that won't take care of treetops or anything like that. But that's one challenge at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here we have something already right on top of the fence, so that's good. And I'll just make sure we have everything going every 5 around here. I'll need sea pickles in order to handle the next one. And then we'll just continue all the way down here. Now, I'm not going to continue that one yet. I'll fill that in later since we got the break there. So we'll head down to this row. 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then so on. Oh! Looks like he registered onto a barrel. Oh, now I gotta remove every barrel again. Because those 2 are occupied by fishermen, which means a barrel that he cannot possibly reach is what he's registering to. And that's really, really annoying because it means I can't use barrels in order to use for storage. So I gotta change all of my barrels to chests. They just refuse to become armorers. It's getting annoying. Speaking of annoying, occasionally illagers pop up in the place. This is why I always keep milk on me, so I can go out of the village, kill the illager captain, drink the milk, then I could come back in without starting a raid. One of the ideas of this is when we get to the end of the series that I could start a raid and see how well I could defend it with all the defenses I came out with. But that, of course, is going to be a while yet. But for now, Other than harvesting a few melons here, I need to go and get rid of some barrels. And my guess is the barrels is registering too. Are the ones I placed out here because I put it right next to the dorm. Bad idea. These are my wood collections. So I have to replace all of these with chests, and maybe, just maybe, that novice fisher I've got could turn into an armorer, because I've already got 2 master fishermen and I don't need a 3rd. After getting rid of a few barrels all over the place, I finally managed to coax them into becoming an armorer. I'm up to expert level now, and I have a couple of diamond things. In fact, the diamond armor is the reason I wanted to get an armor, because I've been not doing very well in getting diamonds on this particular character. Whenever I've been going out mining trying to get characters, I've got lots and lots and lots of iron and other stuff, but diamonds, they've been very, very few, very, very far between. And so my goal then was to see maybe I could get diamond armor through some other means. Let's see, a helmet, fire protection 1, though I must admit, not exactly what I will call stellar pieces. So I suppose you could buy 2 of them and combine them together to give them better values there. Or I might just buy the stuff, disenchant it, and take my chances on the enchanting table. Like fire protection 1, I think the table could give me a lot better values for that. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Just give me a diamond base in which to build the stuff. Though before I started coming up with this little scheme, I did have a, let's see, where is this? I did run into trouble with my old set of armor, the one I created on the previous episode, and I replaced it and made sure I was at least level 33 before I did it this time, and the enchants came out much better by taking full enchants, feather falling 4 and breaking 3, so I might be using these for a while. But I'm building up a nice armor so that when I next need some armor, I will be able to go and get it from him. Now, what about my jack-o'-lantern lighting? You can see here I've got my, I can get rid of that one. I should try to get rid of as many torches as possible, and I'm going to take a survey on how my lighting is doing. So I get rid of all stray torches. I think that's a stray torch that I just put down. And I want to see, are there any spots that aren't light enough? And if there are, then I have to make whatever plans I have in order to get them lit up. Now I still haven't taken care of the hill yet, so there's still that to do. Do I have any fish on me? No, I don't. Well, that cat's going to run away from me until I have fish in my hands. So maybe I'll try to tame another cat and see if that helps any. Cats tend to scoot away from you unless you've got fish in your hands. Then they may come in towards you, but try to find out where the cat is located. It may have despawned. Typical. Yeah. Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. I see. It'll now approach me. Ah, alright. Cat number 3. I used to have a different cat number 3, but I forgot to put him in sitting position when I went up to the top of that tower there, and let's just say the results were not pretty for the cat. So I've been a little bit more tentative in leaving them in walking position. So if I'm going anywhere where I might run the creepers, I will have to do that, because that's one of the ideas of taming cats, is so that you can have them as a creeper defense. Now let's see, think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I know there's already a light right here, but I'm just trying to keep up my regular pattern there. Over here I'm going to be offset slightly because we've got a house right in the way here. So I'm going to scoot this one back to over this way and still follow the same direction here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll give us a nice layout. Wait, I have 2 golems now? Well, that really should keep this place safe. I hope. 2 golems. I would have thought that in the old version you wouldn't have gotten 2 golems for 3 golems? Oh boy! Ah boy, I pity any illager that came here now. I do have a couple of dark spots here on this field. I don't have any really nearby pumpkins to it, and I don't want to throw the pumpkins onto here. So this is where I am going to resort to these things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that thing's in the way. Well, that can be dealt with. I could move that tree to a better spot so it won't get in the way. And actually, it'll go with, actually, if I'm going to put one here, I should also put one there on the other side for the purposes of symmetry. So let's put one here, one there, one over here. And we could do some of those on the other corner also, since this is where I saw this bit of darkness. Hopefully they don't trample the field too much. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just put one right in the middle here, since we don't have the stairway up there. I could just put that easily there. And light is don't have to run me over. Alright, it all fits good. So everything here is properly lit. And I'll probably have to do that for the other field also, to make sure that there are no dark spots. Just to make sure that there are no places where nasty mobs can come and give us a bad day. Actually, since this is in an area that's also used as a pumpkin patch, I think a jack-o'-lantern would fit in this one. Good. Yes, whatever I think just fits and helps to set things better. And it looks like it is getting to be nighttime, so I'll just head off to bed. Of course, if I did a nice proper job of it, I wouldn't have to worry about it if I stayed up a little late. But of course, I did leave out a couple of spots here and there, as I still need to amend before I am done. But as for today's episode, I think that is done. And the next time, I am going to be taking a little trip into the Nether, because last time I was there, I saw a nether fortress, and I want to go and see if I could tackle it and maybe get some blaze rods perhaps, or find some nether wart, because that would be really great if I can do that. But of course the first thing I have to do is to survive the trip, and at least if I get killed, well, this should reduce my chances of getting killed, all this protection here. But if that doesn't avail me any, at least now I've got an armor, so I can replace my armor. How will I succeed? Well, we'll have to find that out in the next episode of Pinetopia.